Welcome to my review of the Exodus Moving Company, Paragould, Arkansas. Honest review. I don't really care if they like it or not. What I have to say, I'm going to be honest so that the people out there in this area will know whether to use them or not. And the thing is that I hope that people will know. When I was laughing and complaining about them using the bathroom, that was just joking. I think most people will. But I just wanted to put that out there just to make sure. But it is funny. It is funny. You mentioned something that's $119 an hour. That sounds so much cheaper than if you say it's $2 a minute. I don't care what it is. $2 a minute sounds expensive. $119 an hour, which is the same thing, it just sounds totally different to me. Or at least that's to me. But I'm telling you, $119 an hour for a moving company is not bad. There's one in Jonesboro that wanted $179 an hour. But of course, you get an extra person. You get 4 people instead of 3, but still $179 an hour. And I saw 119. I told the guy, I said, hey, your rates are too cheap. They're just too cheap. Anyway, on with the review. We've got the first load moving to our new house. We hired movers, but since they charge $2 a minute, then we're taking what we can, all the light stuff, and then they can show up next week get all the heavy stuff, so Pam don't have to lift it. $119 an hour sounds cheap. $2 a minute sounds expensive. So any small boxes we can move will just save a little bit of money. If we can cut out 15 minutes of moving time, that's 30 bucks. For $119 though, we get 3 men, a truck, and fuel. But then they charge us $20 fuel surcharge because we're moving 25 miles away to another town. Locally, they don't charge anything for fuel.
But I don't have an electric car.
That's right.
That much in that.
That's right. Those people need to get an electric truck. And then I figure they moved our neighbor. It took them 3 hours to move her across town. So I figure at most 5 hours or 600 bucks. I'm hoping 4 hours. There are the movers. Exodus Moving. At $2 a minute, they better get that thing backed up quick. It's gonna cost them $6 just to get in the driveway. It's gonna cost us $6 just for them to get in the driveway. Move it. Hit that pedal. Let's go. There's their truck. Lift gate.
We'll take that glass. It'll make it more firm during movement. I was talking about your clock.
Right, yeah, it's got a crack in it.
We'll try to tape it.
All right. Here's what my wife texted me. $2 a minute. Stop talking to them. Move it, move it, move it, move it, move it. This is what happens when you don't move your washer and dryer for 9 years. Look at how disgusting we are. We are filthy, nasty people. Washer and dryer's been there for 9 years, more or less. This is absolutely pathetic. Ugh. Anyway, y'all gotta see how disgusting we are now. Yep, the woman of the house has got to get in there and clean it. One of their guys had a meeting, supposed to be 3 of them for $119 an hour. But one couldn't, he's late. So when there's only 2, they charged $100 an hour, or $99 an hour, I think. Yeah. One of them just had to use the restroom. That's going to cost us about $4. So I should demand they knock $4 off. Hey guys, they should hire people with big bladders. That way it don't cost us money. I'm kidding, I don't care. It's just part of it. $4 to use the bathroom. Jeez. Hope he don't wash his hands. That'd take another $1. Pam made it look a lot better. This whole floor is disgusting anyway. It's just thin vinyl that's ripped and tore apart. But you gotta think, this house is built in '96. This thin, cheap vinyl was put in at '96. if we stayed here, we were going to change it. We just didn't want to go through the trouble of moving the washer and dryer and dealing with it. This floor is disgusting, but Pam made it look the best she could. The last time I'll ever pull away from this house. Yep, this is our home from '96 until 2001, I think. And then it's also been our home from about 2010 to 2019. GoPro, stop recording. There we go. Pulling away for the last time. Okay, I just pulled away from my last house for the last time. Here's pulling up to the new house for the first time. Right there, that white one. Yep, just pulled up as a resident for the first time. I've been here before, but this is the first time pulling up to this house as a resident of the home. It's a nice house. It looks a lot nicer on the inside than outside. Not that there's anything wrong with the outside, but you know, it's an older house. It hadn't been renovated, I don't think, since it was new in 1975. But I like the floor plan. It's just a nice house. We'll be glad to call this home. We'll be glad to live here. And they're here, unloading.
I like Data the most, though.
Right. Exodus Moving. Yeah, they do a pretty good job. 870-450-6914. 119 biggins an hour. Hey, Dobby. Dobby's home.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I get on my longboard.
Dobby, come here.
I've got a German Shepherd wolf.
Almost done. Very little left. By the way, the final cost, 570 biggins. You know, before the very small tip. But that's not bad to move from Paragould to Jonesboro, 25 or so miles away. They drove that truck 50 miles. You know, plus he had to pay those two helpers. 570 bucks is not a bad price at all. I'm very happy with what it cost. Very happy. As a matter of fact, I was going to sell my deep freeze because I didn't want to have to deal with having to move it. That's the great thing about hiring Exodus or another moving company. You ain't got to worry about selling anything unless you have a piano, because they charge extra for a piano, or a safe. They charge extra for that. You know, but you don't want to mess with, you know, you don't have to sell your deep freeze and all the heavy stuff. Let them move it. You know, that's one reason you hire them. So in the end, I was very happy with Exodus. I would use them again. As a matter of fact, it's kind of a shame that, you know, we haven't moved in 10 years. We don't plan on moving from this house for a minimum of 13 years when my wife retires. We may or may not then. But it's kind of a shame that I won't get to use these guys again for at least 13 years. And if we do move in, it'll probably be out of state, so we won't use them then. But they were so friendly, and they were such a good group of guys to hire that I'm kind of sad I won't ever get to hire them again. Seriously. You know, and I did tip the two helpers. I tipped them a measly $10, but, you know, it's about all we could do. Seriously, it cost a lot of money to get in this house. You know, but I wanted to at least buy their lunch. You know, so that's what I did. I gave the two helpers $10, and fair, the owner makes more money than they do, so he can buy his own lunch. You know, so most people would have probably tipped him too, and maybe I should have, but, you know, he makes the bulk of the money as he should, so, you know, it's all good. But anyway, and I'm as poor as Job's turkey. You know, saving that $10 helped a lot for me. So anyway, y'all have a great day, and thanks for watching. And if you're in the Paragould area, Northeast Arkansas area, and you're moving, give these guys a call. They're real good.